Good morning, dear students. My name is Lyudmila Alibekova. I am an English teacher in Nazarbayev Intellectual School of Physics and Maths in Astana. Welcome to our online lesson on IELTS preparation course. Today, we are going to speak about very important things. The topic of our lesson is revision. Some time ago, you learned how to write persuasive essay. In other words, a persuasive essay is an argument essay, right? Yes, I see that you remember it. So, my dear learners, today we will revise some very useful tips for writing a persuasive essay. Let's start. I would like you to work in pairs and to answer this question. What is a persuasive writing? Think and prepare your answer to this question. You should discuss it in pairs. Please talk to your partners. You have 1 minute to do it. So, I remember once you said that the persuasive writing is known as an argument essay. You are absolutely right. It's true. While writing persuasive essay, you need to have good arguments to persuade people who will read your writing paper. So, what is the purpose of persuasive writing, my dear students? Again, it is necessary to work in pairs. Talk to your partners. Share your ideas about the purpose of persuasive writing. 1 minute. Dear students, your time is over. Now let us see. I would like you to compare your version of the answer to this question with mine. So the question is, what is the purpose of persuasive writing? The purpose of such essay is to persuade readers to accept a specific opinion on an argument. If you have expressed the purpose in the other words but the meaning is the same, it is also correct. So the purpose is to persuade readers to accept a specific opinion on a certain argument. A persuasive writing should utilize logic and reason to show that one idea is more legitimate than another. You should try some attempts to persuade readers to adopt certain point of view or to take a particular action. Your arguments must always sound reasoning, solid evidence by stating facts, giving logical reasons, using examples and quoting experts. So, before you start writing, of course, it is necessary to prepare everything for your successful writing. What should be done? So, once you decided to write a persuasive essay, or you were given a task to write it. When planning, what steps should you follow? I would like you, my dear students, to write a list of steps. You have 2 minutes to remember. It's for sure once we learned them, so I ask you to remember and to write down a list of useful steps. The steps that should be followed by you when writing. You have some time. Consult your teacher if it is necessary. She will help you. Dear students, talk to each other, compare your steps. And now let us do it together, you and me. So, while writing, you should follow these steps. Structure the essay, write your arm. Research the topic, good idea. Choose your position, yes, it is necessary. Analyze the audience. It's good that you remember about the audience, but there is one but, my dear students. You need to put these steps in logical order. Before you start writing, you should follow some useful steps. What should be first? So again, you have some time to look and to put these pieces of advice in logical order. Good luck to you, my dear students. Oh, I see that you are ready. You have done this task. So what is first? Yes, you are quite right. You should choose your position. Then you need to analyze your audience. It means you should know to whom you write. To little children, to teenagers, or to adults. You cannot start writing your essay if you don't research the topic. To research a topic, you should go to the library, maybe, or you may find some other information in the internet and in other resources. And the last, which is also very important, dear students, you should structure the essay. What does it mean to structure? Do you remember? Yes, I think you do. Now talk to your partners about the structure of the essay. Sometime. So, while writing the essay, at first it is necessary to write down the introduction. Then comes the main part of the essay. And the last one is the conclusion. Write your dear students. So, once you started writing and you want to produce an argument, how to produce an argument? Please write down some things, some pieces of advice for you and for your classmates. How to produce an argument. Please work individually. Remember how to produce an argument. Okay. First of all, my dear students, you should be well informed about your topic. You should study it very carefully. You should find the books, any other resources about the topic you are going to write. You should define your thesis and test it. And of course, it is very necessary to disprove the opposing argument. The last one. Please support your position with the evidence. Do you remember this? Yes, good. We will go further. So, I've mentioned that it is necessary to present an argument. If you don't confirm your argument, everything will be useless. But how to support an argument? You should write 3 very important things. Not 3, 4. So, I give you some time to remember. Please work in pairs. So, my dear students, the first thing that should be done to support an argument, you should find necessary facts. Yes, necessary facts. And statistics. Statistics. Don't forget about it. Find quotes. Very famous people may say something. You need to use those quotes. And of course, don't forget to present the examples. Well, my dear students, now we are going to watch a video. While watching a video, you should write down notes, which will help you further in your work. Good luck to you. I will also make some notes.
After school, as I was reading through Mr. Burton's tips on how to be persuasive, it occurred to me that some of the most persuasive people on the planet just happen to be living under my very own roof. Number 1, do your research and find evidence to back up your argument. Well, that's my sister down to a T. Ruby's an environmental activist. She's always reading, and she has a blog where she writes about her opinion on environmental issues. When she's not writing about what she believes in, she goes around protesting about it. Sometimes she even persuades me to help out. Last weekend, I had to be a harpooned baby whale. It was so embarrassing.
Over 1,000 whales are killed every year. Humpback whales and fin whales are endangered species, so stop the slaughter.
Number 2, be creative and use humour in building your case.
Imagine if this whale was your son or your daughter, harpooned, alone and dying. Dying. Save the whales. Save the whales.
I think Ruby gets it from our parents. They've managed to build entire careers on trying to persuade people to believe in what they're saying, or in my dad's case, what they're selling.
We're going to take water straight from the tap, put it in the bottle, sell it at half the price as mineral water. Punchers are going to love it. We'll make a fortune. They'll make a fortune. We're going to make
My dad works in advertising, so his business relies on tapping into people's emotions and making them believe in his product. Number 3, appeal to the audience's emotions. Number 4, use real-life experiences or stories.
Great. And action.
Hi, my name's Brad. When I first started losing my hair, I panicked. I felt old for the first time in my life. What I love about Weinstein's spray-on hair is that it's so subtle.
And cut. Thanks, guys. Brad, your performance could pack even more of an emotional punch. It's a real-life story. If we're going to sell this product, we want the audience to believe it. When I first started losing my hair, I panicked. Okay, let's roll again and bring the audience into your journey. From the depression of being old to the joy of having a new lease on life. Can you do that for me, Brad?
I can do that.
Brilliant. Look down the barrel and sell us your journey. All right. Thanks, Pip.
Okay, you get the gist of it. Back to my homework. Number 5. Listen to the other points of view. Number 6. Then come up with a rebuttal, a counterattack. That pretty much sums up my mum's job. She's a film reviewer and has her own radio show. She gets people to call up and give their opinions. Then she responds.
The fourth Harry Potter was the best. Well, in my opinion, I thought it was the first. Yeah, no, sequels are never so good.
Sometimes, when it's quiet on the switchboard, Mum gets me to call in. She sends me a text with this spiel I'm supposed to give.
Hi, Mary. My name's Margot, and I'm ringing from Brighton. I'm calling about the Lord of the Rings trilogy. In my opinion, The Return of the Rings was the best because the actors were just so amazing and they just knew
Well,
their
thanks for your
parts.
call, Pips. Sorry, I mean Margot. Yeah, so you thought the film was great. I actually think the acting let the film down. Yeah, see, the trees, they're a bit wooden.
Yes, that's right. Sometimes my mum just needs someone to argue with so that she can give her own opinion through rebuttal. What I had to do now was figure out how to apply all these persuasive techniques to the task at hand. I am so not eating that for dinner. It looks like she scooped it out of the compost bin. Number 7, no insults. Stick to the subject. Don't get personal.
And now, let us check a list of tips. It was said in the film that it is necessary to do the research and find the evidence. Perfect idea. You should use real life experiences. Yes. It is necessary to listen to other points of view. And, of course, the very important main thing is you should stick to the subject. So, my dear students, we have revised a lot of material about persuasive essay. Let us sum up what we have revised at the lessons. So you need to write down the things you've revised and complete this table. I give you some time. Good luck to you. So, my dear students, share your ideas with your partners. Our lesson is coming to the end. If you want to find some additional information, please go to these sites. And the book by Virginia Evans will be very useful. Use it. My dear colleagues, any information about the lessons concerning IELTS preparation course may be found by you by our site. Dear students, thank you for participation in our lesson, and I would like to thank you for your attention, dear colleagues.